What's up guys, my name is Ace and welcome back to the house. Basically, I took you on a pre-renovation house tour. Now I want to do kind of a mid-renovation house tour. We're kind of somewhat getting close to the end of the renovation. Still a lot of projects to do, but a lot of you guys have been requesting, wanting to see where I'm at with renovations, so thought I'd walk you around again. Hopefully this camera will be a little better than the GoPro. I know the last video I did was a little bit shaky when I did that house tour, so I think this one has a little bit better stabilization in it. So let's just walk you through. So I actually started out in the same spot I started out in when I did the pre-renovation house tour. Just gotta flip my camera around here without bumping too much. Alright, so yeah, we're in the living room right now. First thing you might notice, there's actually a wall here now. So there was just a railing and that goes down the stairs. If you haven't seen the pre-renovation tour, it probably would make sense to go watch that first, so I will try and leave a link to that in the description below if I can. I'm going to try and keep things in focus. I just hung this door last night actually. That's the first door that I've hung here so far. So that goes downstairs. Didn't change much downstairs except for my office, which I did change quite a bit, but I'll walk you through that at the end of the video. So that's going to be separating my tenants, which will be living up here, from me. So I'm going to be soundproofing this door up a little bit better and everything like that. But let's not get too far away from the living room. Get some nice curtains here. Oh yeah, the floor also. You probably would have noticed the floor. It's really dirty right now because we are still in the middle of renos. You can see there's tools and stuff everywhere, and I don't know, you'll see throughout the house all the little projects going on and all the tools and parts for everything everywhere. So that's looking pretty good, I think. I really like the looks of that floor. It's a nice color and everything, and also the fireplace. Fireplace was just a brick. I was initially just going to paint it, but my mom kind of like talked me into buying this stone stuff, and now I really enjoy it. I really like it. It looks really good, I think. Much better than painted brick would have looked. We also stained the mantle up here, so I'm really liking how that one turned out. But that's pretty much the living room. It's still pretty bare right now. Let's move into the kitchen. I did this flooring throughout the whole floor, or throughout the whole main floor, and I did it all myself actually, and there's still a little bit left to do, but actually, a buddy of mine came and helped one day, so I guess there was that. But other than that, I did everything all myself. I got a new light fixture here, which I'm not really a big fan of, but whatever. It's not for me anyways, I'm not living here. Maybe I'll even take you outside for a little tour. You'll notice the cupboard doors are all off. They're being painted right now out in the garage, or they have been painted, they're just out there drying, so those are coming back in, but we painted all the cupboards up. Countertops still haven't come in. That's hopefully this week they'll be coming in. I'm not too sure about that though. Not really anything new here. Nothing new here. This is where I have to do some more flooring, just in this hallway, but other than that, it's pretty well done. Take a tour here. Didn't touch this bathroom at all because it was already kind of updated and renovated when I moved in. Moving in, we'll start with this bedroom. Painted the walls up a little bit. Did, once again, flooring throughout. Hung some curtains yesterday. Still got doors to install because we ripped all the old doors out and jambs and everything, so a little bit of work to do there. Got nice, fancy red curtains. Those really show up red on the camera. And again, we just painted this the same color. And quick tour into the main bedroom. We painted that for a feature wall, so we got a nice big brown wall. I really don't like this light fixture, but whatever. Not my room, I don't really care. It's my house, but not my room, so whatever, I can live with it. And then this bathroom we haven't really touched at all, so we've got a new toilet coming in. We're gonna do some ceramic tile in there. And then, yeah, we painted this really bright blue wall here. My parents have been helping me out a lot with this renovation, which is great. So whenever I say we, I mean they're also helping. Alright, so that's pretty much the main floor. Let's take you for just a quick tour outside. I don't want to yell too loud because it'd be kind of awkward with neighbors and stuff like, what the hell is this kid doing? So I didn't take you outside last time. Here's my main deck anyways. Nothing too crazy, but nice little deck. Been working off there, that's where I'm doing all my cuts. The hot tub. What else? We got a nice little table set out here. This is my second tier of the deck. And I guess I'll take you to the garage. Oh yeah, I'll show you. Quite a big yard. I kind of like that. It's a good size yard. Let's just have a peek in the garage. It's all full of basically all the renovation junk. So yeah, all that's going to the dump and everything, but good size garage. I really like that. That's pretty good. And I'm actually gonna have to cut it here for a second because my camera only films before it overheats for like 10 minutes or so. But I will cut and I will be in the office the next time you see me. So see you guys in 1 second. Alright guys, so I thought I'd just start you off here again at the front door. So that's that wall I built and the door that I installed there, and we'll head down the stairs here. Decided to just keep that carpet there, and the basement, like I said earlier, hasn't really changed too much because it was already like decent looking. The kitchen that I'm going to be building, that will come soonish, but more focused on the main level right now. And yeah, there's a cot right there because my little cousin's actually been staying with me and helping me out with a bunch of these renos. Not going to take you into my bedroom or bathroom because they're both really messy, because that's not my priority at the moment. Here's going to be my little workout room kind of thing. And you'll see here, we built a wall. Built a wall here. Got soundproofing insulation all through that wall. I've got a solid core door coming in, which I'm going to be putting here. And into the office. So there you go. You can see I've got my my whole setup here. It's still got some like tweaking and moving around to do. That's kind of an awkward spot, but whatever. I got my beast of a PC. Oh, my new baby. I love it. Love it. And you'll also notice I am now uploading in 1080p. Although I don't know if I'm recording in 1080p for this video or not. So it might not be 1080p for this video, but for my Call of Duty videos, they will be 1080p. And my computer just fell asleep. Whatever. So that's my setup. I will do like a detailed gaming setup eventually. I'm not going to go through everything on it right now, but it's a nice looking setup. I'm pretty proud of this setup right now. And you'll also see there's a modem there. I have my internet now, which is awesome. So also one thing I wanted to show here is throughout the whole basement, just in case you didn't see, I have these like hanging ceiling tiles. And these are actually pretty good for soundproofing, but right above it, it's just like hollow, and there's the subfloor below. So that wasn't the greatest for soundproofing. Like if I want to be in here late at night and I have my tenants upstairs trying to sleep, I can't really be streaming and yelling really loud or anything like that. I have to be like really quiet and try to whisper. So that's why I did all this soundproofing here. So I've got soundproofing insulation up here now, just in my office, covering the whole office essentially. I've got just a little strip left to do. That light's got to be moved as well. I've got some electrical work to do, which is fun because I always shock myself. I actually shocked myself pretty good the other day doing some electrical work. That was not very fun. So basically what I'm actually going to do, I decided it's going to be super soundproof, as I have the soundproofing insulation. Then we have these little things laying on the ground here, these little metal things. Those are resilient channels, so the drywall hangs on those, and basically it prevents a lot of the vibration that goes through the drywall. It prevents it from going through the studs and basically making noise upstairs in the room above me. So I'm going to be hanging those, then drywall on top of the resilient channels, and then for an added layer of soundproofing, which is a little bit overkill, but I'm going to do it anyways, I'm going to rehang the hanging ceiling below the drywall, which creates an air pocket, as well as these ceiling tiles are an extra layer of insulation for soundproofing, and they also absorb sound a little bit better than drywall would, because drywall basically just bounces sound everywhere, which is pretty cool. And then on top of that, I've got a little bit of this soundproofing insulation left over. I've got a couple panels. So what I'm going to be doing with those is actually building some soundproofing panels that I'm going to be hanging on the first reflection points of my wall, which essentially means while I'm sitting here, basically when you're talking, it'll bounce off monitors, bounce off the back wall and everything, and it'll come sideways and hit these walls, and then it just kind of echoes throughout the whole room. With those absorption panels, I plan on absorbing as much of those bouncing sound waves as possible, and because of that, I can basically kill somebody in here and no one would hear them scream. I can be as loud as I want, as late as I want, and I don't have to worry about disturbing my tenants and having them yell at me in the middle of the night or something like that. So I'm very excited about this new office setup. So that's pretty much the renos. I don't know, there's really not much else to show you at the moment. I will be doing another one of these once I get the renos complete and everything's all ready to go. Pretty excited for that. It should be maybe another week or so of work to do on the house. I'm not 100% sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little update, this little quick tour here, my mid-renovation tour, and I will talk to you guys next time.